It was frustrating. And honestly, to think of it, I almost used to think that I don't really have a career. I don't know how people function.
Hmm.
So I don't think that incident had so much to do with me as much as it had to do with the person who did it.
Correct.
Finally, who got cast is a bigger star. There was no debate in it. I felt terrible about it. I
Hmm.
felt terrible about it, but I also knew that the person they had cast was a bigger star. I mean, was a star. I'm not a star. I'm an actor, and etc. etc.
To begin with, I was just watching one of your interviews, and Anil Kapoor described you as the volcano of talent.
Wow.
And I
Okay.
so
Thank you.
agree, and I so agree to it. This was in an interview during Dil Dhadakne Do. He called you the volcano of talent. Will agree to that. Do you finally feel that volcano exploding with the kind of projects that you're finally getting? I know you're very happy
Absolutely.
with it.
Absolutely. And I think it's one of those unstoppable ones. I'm hoping it is.
I'm sure it will be. Welcome to Bollywood Bubble.
Thank
Uh, I really want to know from you because I did watch a few of your interviews and you mentioned how you are perhaps living the best phase of your life as an actor.
True.
Um, yeah, I mean, you had to wait a few years for this to happen. I mean, till Delhi Crime happened, you had to wait for that good roles to come your way. Was that period ever frustrating in any way, or did you have bouts of self-doubts during that time that what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Will good work come my way? Did you ever have those
Well, it
feelings?
was frustrating.
Hmm.
It was frustrating. And honestly, to think of it, I almost used to think that I don't really have a career.
Hmm.
Uh, but I reached a point, comfort zone of understanding that the work I want to do is very special work and it will come rarely. So
Hmm.
if it means waiting for it, if it means I'll do one project a year or one project in 2 years, it's fine.
Hmm.
But that's the route I'm going to do. That's the route I'm going to choose, and that's the route. So it's like all the three men in my life, my sons and my husband, they used to be like, you could be popular and you could be seen every day and you could be
Hmm.
doing so much work and making so much money, but you keep saying no to work. And I was like, yeah, because it doesn't excite me.
Yeah.
And even
Is
if it
that
is not
difficult though?
probably, I said, even if it is not probably the best decision I take, well, this is what it is. I
Yeah.
don't want to just do stuff because I have to go to work.
Yeah, but isn't that difficult? I mean, to say no to projects which can be lucrative from a third person point of view, but you are not happy perhaps doing that. How did you manage to say so
Be-
many no's?
because if it doesn't touch me, I'm not going to do it. I'm a
Hmm.
very instinctive person. So instinctively, I love it, I will do it. I don't love it,
Hmm.
I say no. Like, there is no, and I've never really planned my career.
Hmm.
Never. That, this should be what I should do, how
Hmm.
many releases I should have,
Hmm.
big banners so that I have popularity. I've never planned my career. So it wasn't difficult actually.
And thank God for that, that you never planned it because the unplanned thing, whatever is happening right now, is amazing. And I love
Yeah.
that. But
Yes.
I mean, when you heard the script for Human for the first time, I want to know what was your reaction like? Because I know, I mean, your husband has co-directed and he had been wanting to do this for the longest time as well. But it is such a complex story in itself. Does it excite you, the fact that it is such a challenging role? Does that factor excite you as an actor when you
I
say
was
yes to a project like this?
shocked. I was shocked,
Hmm.
appalled, disturbed to think
Hmm.
that this is what goes on in the world.
Yeah.
I'd read about trials and I'd heard about it and probably seen a documentary here or there, but didn't know the details of what happens between a drug, a molecular composition being made to the point where it's out in the market.
Hmm.
I didn't know all this. And when I read it, I was shocked. I was totally shocked. And then, of course, and the script is very, very strong.
Hmm.
And the role. She's unlike anything I've ever done before. She's unlike anybody I've ever met or seen
Hmm.
or heard of in real life. So it was very exciting. I was like, I have to do it. Have to.
Do you remember any day in particular which was very difficult? Because when I spoke to Kirti and she was telling me that there were few days in between because it was so emotionally taxing at some point that it did get difficult for her. What was it like for you? Do you remember any day
Oh,
in particular?
many days like that, where the sequences demanded everything out of you. A lot of days and which were just totally draining. And along with it, like, most of the work I've done is where I barely wear makeup, I barely
Hmm.
dress up. But Gauri dresses up in a certain way, and it's a huge part of the way she looks. And I do not like dressing up. I do not like dressing up. So it used to be like, I have to wear heels. Now you have to change my makeup also. Really. I mean, it was like, why can't I just go? And they were like, no, we can't. Because they were very, very clear. The directors also. And the trailer, because most of the time she's in the scrubs. But otherwise, everything, what she wore in her feet, the bag she carried, to the jewelry she carried. And that was a huge effort for me. It was huge. I cannot tell you what a huge effort it was, because I was like, hey, Bhagwan, matlab, kitna time waste kare.
But what is your process like when you're doing something which really involves a lot of emotionally taxing roles, sequences as well? What is your process of switching on and off as an actor?
So honestly, every role I do, my process is the same, because I cannot do anything half-hearted. I become the character. I'm completely emotionally, physically, mentally, all her. Yes, while you're doing, I mean, there's a lot of homework I do on the script, a lot of homework I do on the script. But once the camera goes on, what I do is not rehearsed. And I surprise, I mean, like Gauri Nath used to surprise me. She started surprising me. Actually, I'm not joking about it. And but it's not like, of course, you're exhausted, and when you're doing a serious moment, you want to stay in that moment for that much time. But that's it about it. Gauri is not a character you can carry back home.
Right.
It's not possible. Secondly, as far as working, is a constant process, because we were shooting it continuously.
Right.
So I would pack up, come home, shower, start working for the next day. Start rereading the script. So I knew, okay, what is the context, trajectory, where she started from to reach wherever, and study the scenes and etc., etc., etc. Go back the next day, deliver, come back home, shower, start work again.
Lovely. But I also want to know, the same interview that I was watching of yours, you mentioned something very, very poignant. It was that sometimes as an actor, you need to be okay being a furniture and not being insecure. And just be like, in a scene, you don't have to just outrightly be there for able to shine. You can be in the background and still shine. What it told me about you was that you were so secure in the space that you were in. Tell me, where does this sense of security come from? Because I know that in a competitive industry like this, there sometimes the entire pressure can get to you, right? How do you stay? What is your raz? I want to know.
See, the thing is, for me, the project is bigger than anybody. And the project is a marriage of all these people coming together. This talent, whether it's writer, director, ADs, actors, music, DOP, everyone. It all comes together. If the project works, then you work. So there is something much bigger than you individually.
Right.
And I'm very clear about that in my head. Also, you've been cast because people love you, people respect you, people think no one else will do this part but you. So what should I be insecure about? And the larger picture, the director will always know the larger picture better than I do.
Correct. Yeah.
मतलब हर सीन में झंडे गाड़ने की जरूरत नहीं होती.
True.
Really, The
No, I've
strength
seen that
is we
happening with you.
become
Yeah.
characters, right? I mean, I become a character. I will do what the character requires of me. And I don't want to be seen as Shefali. I want to be seen as a character. Like
Correct.
Leah Varma in Monsoon Wedding, you almost, for a long time, you don't know where she comes, what is her purpose.
Correct.
And she just, there is that 1-2 scenes, and then she goes back into being a part of the family. That is how it should be. And the director knows what to do with me. So, I'm working with very sensible, amazing directors. So I'm
Touch
very
wood
comfortable.
for that.
Yeah, touch wood. So I'm very comfortable.
But I remember the last time we spoke, and you had mentioned that there was, of course, a time when you were also like, I mean, you did not. Once, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but you were not a part of a project after being signed on for it, and you got to know later on about it. Tell me, from that to now, how has things changed for you?
Well, I don't know. Somebody might still sign me for a project, and I would get to know the next day that I'm no more in the show or a film. You never know.
Really?
I mean, look, I don't. Bhavna, I don't know how people function. So I don't think that incident had so much to do with me as much as it had to do with the person who did it.
Correct.
Finally, who got cast is a bigger star. There was no debate in it. And it's a director's prerogative. All it required was for somebody to make that call, or the director to call me and say, I'm sorry, or you know what, we think XYZ works better for the film. Now that is human behavior. That is a basic courtesy. So that has nothing to do with me. That has to do with the person who actually behaves like that. So even today I could meet somebody who's insensitive and silly enough to behave like a juvenile and do something silly. And I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever.
No, but I really want to understand, at that point when that happened, how did you manage to not get affected by it? Because I know it can get, sometimes you indulge in self-doubt,
No. I felt terrible about it. I felt terrible about it, but I also knew that the person they had cast was a bigger star. I mean, was a star. I'm not a star. I'm an actor. And etc., etc. Of course, it hurt me. But it was more a sense of, Arey, bata to dete.
Yeah.
And secondly, it was more of a sense of, shit, yaar, I lost out on a really nice one. That was it.
Yeah. Did you ever meet that person again?
Yeah, of course.
Has his or her approach towards you changed now? Now that you are a star in your own right?
No, I mean, I haven't met the person recently, but I remember in between there was, it was, I did get a message via someone that, sorry, I didn't realize I hadn't let you know about it. I was like, ठीक है, हो गया, चलो आगे बढ़ो. It's fine. It doesn't matter. You don't hold on to things like this. It's really not such a big thing in life.
Yeah, definitely. Today we can speak about that. But lastly, I want to know from you, ma'am, do you see a change in the way characters are being written for women today? Because I remember there was a point of time when you actually played a mother to someone who was much older to you, to a point now that roles are written for your age, for the kind of, to play to your strength.
Absolutely. There are women-oriented subjects. I mean, in fact, on the OTT platform, if you see, maximum number of the top shows are women-oriented shows.
Yeah.
And they write full, complete characters. And it's also changing in films.
Yeah.
The film that I did, it's a woman-oriented film with Alia and me. Whether it's Jalsa, again, it's a woman-centric film. It is changing, not just on OTT, but even in films.
Yeah. Thank God for that again. Delhi Crime 2, a lot of people are obviously excited to know when is it coming, when is it happening, what is happening. I know we are in a pandemic right now, so obviously shoots are getting affected. But can you give me an update about that?
So we finished the shoot. And I'm hoping it gets released this year. But Netflix or the producers are better equipped to answering that question. And I cannot wait myself.
Yeah, I'm also really looking forward to that. But first, human, of course, really looking forward to see how it pans out for all of us. Very excited, and thank you so much, Afali ma'am. It was a pleasure.
Thank you so much.